guys, I'm Bub.
And I am Arian.
And we're Bimbo Bandaids.
Back
at it with another video.
We've been in the car a lot these past few videos. We're always running late, guys, and we need to film these, so...
We're supposed to leave
car
in
content.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes in.
So we didn't really, prep or anything, but, it's fine. Tonight we're going to Revere, Massachusetts to see a show at Sammy's Patio. And we actually have an interview lined up with the band After the Winter official, as well as...
Maddy, she is a photographer for the metal scene. I also used to go to high school with her, so it's pretty fucking cool to reconnect with her through the scene and then also have her on the podcast and interview her. I think it's fucking cool.
She does some really sick work. She does band photography. She does music videos. So we'll get to talk a little bit more about that, as well as learn a little bit more about After the Winter. So we're definitely super excited.
Yes.
So we're super excited for episode 5. I know episode 4 just recently came out. Again, sorry about the delay on that. We've just been really busy, and we have 5 more shows in the month of February. So we're gonna have so many more episodes for you guys coming up.
Because somebody's leaving me for a week to go abroad in London and go to a metal show without me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. But yeah, I mean, I'm super hyped for tonight. I've been to Sammy's Patio before, not with Aaron. I've been 2 separate times. Both times are actually to see I the Conqueror, and it's a nice place. It's a nice venue. We're at 7-Eleven.
Stay tuned, everybody.
And we have to leave right now.
Right now.
Bye.
Ah! All right, so for today's episode of Bimbo Bandaids, our first interview is actually going to be with a photographer instead of a band this time. So if you just want to introduce yourself.
My name is Maddy, or I go by Madyson Coburn Photography, but I also go by Maddy. I've been shooting bands since 2018. We're at Sammy's Patio tonight. Fucking love it here. I'll be here again tomorrow. So shout out to all the bands in the scene. But I've been around the scene, the hardcore scene mainly since probably after COVID, and I feel like the hardcore scene's more welcome than any other scene I've ever been in. So
period. Period.
But shout out
y'all.
Shout out Fish Face, Wisdom and War, No Hope. They just played 30-40 minutes ago. They were they're awesome. They're great dudes. There's just so many other bands I could shout out right now, but I can't remember.
The list would be too long.
And I would probably forget, so I'd forget what I said. So, it's okay.
Good. We definitely appreciate you coming on to talk with us. And I know you said you've been shooting bands since 2018. Do you do any other kinds of photography besides bands?
Yeah, I've done portraiture, stuff like that. I do music videos too, but I've done rappers, not even just the metal and hardcore. Other than music videos, I've done, me and my friend Ashley and Lauren just did a Valentine's Day shoot at Chroma Studios in Peabody. It was really, really fun. I mean, we don't care how many people sign up. We just want mainly for the experience. And we got a really good turnout with our photos and whatnot. And we're actually going to be starting our own little production company in the works.
Oh, that's really cool.
We'll see how that goes. Very excited.
That's cool. You'll have us supporting you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For viewers who don't know, Maddy and I actually used to go to high school together, and I'm assuming, fuck that school. We want me to give you names. Fuck that school.
Yeah, for real.
But I know you were in. I know the shop. I know it. No. I don't remember the shop name.
Design and visual graphics.
I was close with design.
Yeah, very close.
But when you were in that shop, did you know that you were going to want to do photography?
No.
No. So it just happened.
Literally. So I really liked the photo side of everything because I'm not a good drawer. I don't know why I even joined that shop, to be honest. I just couldn't decide, and I didn't want to be a Cosmo girl. I didn't want to do a dumb trade that everyone else wanted to do. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. So right after high school, literally a month after graduation, I started seeing all these local bands that were popping up on my Instagram feed, and all these bands my friends were telling me about, and I was like, all right, maybe I should pop out to a show. So yeah, the first show I ever went to that had local bands on it was for the band Secrets. They're from California.
Oh,
but
shit.
yeah, they're they're rather big now, but I mean, the openers, I had never heard of them before except for like 2 of them, and I got invited to shoot for 2 of the bands, and I was like, all right, I can get used to this, and yeah, here we are, like 6 years later.
That's really that's fucking cool though. Like,
yeah,
seeing you from high school and then to now of like
the picture from in the hallway.
Oh
I
God,
still
that
have that picture. We took an updated picture.
It looks so much better.
Yeah.
We don't look
we don't look like what we did
anymore.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also know this from like personal combos, but you do have another job outside of this. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I basically am a clerk for a cemetery. And
wow.
So yeah. It's so fun. I love it. It's a really good job, like the benefits and everything. I mean, yeah, it's sad, but I mean I'm not phased honestly anymore. Like, I mean, yeah, like if when it comes to like a family that I know, like a family member that passes or whatever, that's a little different.
Yeah.
When I would go to the funeral home that we work with, just like to attend a service or whatever, they're like, "Oh, you here to grab paperwork?" I'm like, "No, I'm here for a funeral."
Oh no! Like, I'm not on the clock, I swear.
Because I would be just getting out of work to go to one, so I'm still like in attire, and I'm like,
oh my God.
Oh, sorry guys.
It must be awkward.
It was, and it was so funny because we just laughed afterwards.
Do you ever find it like hard to like struggle kind of doing both things at once?
Yes and no, because like, I mean, now that I have weekends off, it's so much easier to get to more shows, and I don't have to worry about like work, and then like,
yeah, because a lot of shows are on Thursdays, Friday, Saturdays. So
yeah, like yesterday, thank God I took today off.
Yeah, you'd be feeling it the next day.
I know, 4-day weekend. Whoop whoop. But yeah, no. I mean, the photo stuff has gotten like, I don't know. I've been getting more noticed at shows, which is kind of weird because
That's awesome.
like people come up to me like they're like, "Oh, you're so and so." I'm like,
dude,
who are you?
To us, they're like, "Oh, you're the podcast people," and we're like, maybe.
Hi.
I'm a little shy. And if you could like go and take pictures for any kind of band, like whether it be mainstream or local, like what's your dream band that you would take pictures for?
Shit.
I know this one is so hard for you.
I know.
Yeah.
If you need like a top 3, that's okay too.
Well, okay, so next week I got asked to shoot Silent Planet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of the bands on the tour package is looking for photographers, and one of my friends hit them up and was like, "Hey, like this girl's really good because they're looking for photographers for each day of the tour." So they ended up hitting me up, and they're like, "Yeah, you get a free pass and free ticket." So, and the tour is like, that show I think is almost sold out. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. But like those, like that's not my top ones, but they're really good band. Like they're from Sweden. They're really cool.
That's awesome.
So they're called Aviana. They're sick.
Y'all.
So the top bands. I mean, I want to go on tour at some point.
Yeah.
Like at least a few times in my life. But for me, I guess it would be Kublai Khan, Texas. I don't know. Yeah, Kublai Khan, Fox Lake, and I would say Paleface Swiss, to be honest.
Nice.
I fucking love. I still need to see them.
Choices all around. I got one more question for you before I pass the mic back over to Bub. What are your thoughts on spaghetti tacos?
Oh. Oh. Yes. Just yes. I still need to experience one in my life, and I probably would have like 5 of them. I need spaghetti tacos in my life.
We should try and put them on a stick.
Yeah, just get some skewers.
Let's do it.
Yeah, start off small.
Yes.
Get like the pitchfork, little pitchfork ones. If there's any bands that like you guys would want to like interview.
Oh. My all-time favorite band is Set It Off, and I think I would love to do Set It Off.
Yeah. How about you?
Honestly, that's really hard because I listen to so much music.
That's okay.
I'm a big like Midwest emo bitch.
Yeah.
I love a lot of that. Wait, who do you think my band is? Yeah, it is Pierceville. I don't know if you knew this, but in the May show in Maine, I got pulled on stage and Vic gave me his guitar and he sang to me.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, this is my main character moment, my life peak, and I'm totally okay with that.
Because the band, I gotta take pictures.
I gotta go take pictures. Thank you again. All right, guys. So we're here today with another band that we saw tonight. If you guys want to introduce yourself all individually and as a whole band.
Yeah, we're After the Winter from Western Mass. I'm Cody.
I'm Chris. I'm the drummer, Nick. I'm the backup guy, Mike. and the driver sometimes. And I grab beer once in a while.
And I'm Chad, guitar player.
All right. And then when it comes to your guys' band, like when did your guys' band start? Like how do you guys all know each other?
So we actually started like probably almost a decade ago. The original members were, I consider myself an original member, but these guys, the drummer Nick and Chris, are the original members, and I was the first lead guitarist that joined the band, and I saw him at an August Burns Red show actually.
Okay.
At the Webster
Oh,
in
awesome.
Connecticut, and just like last year, and I was like, do you want to give it another shot? Let's do this, and here we are today.
We called Nick and he was sleeping.
Nick was sleeping. I was actually, me and Chad went to high school together.
Oh,
he
really?
graduated a year before me.
That's
and
cool.
I was a big fan of the band. I played guitar. He taught me like a lot of stuff that I know how to play. And back then I wasn't really good enough. And they had another guy. And when they decided to bring, I used to be jealous of it too. I was like, I want to be the one that plays. And then, so me and Chad were the ones that went to the August Burns Red concert together. And we hadn't chilled in like 5 years.
Chad meant to say Triscuits are delicious.
Triscuits are
They are
delicious.
delicious.
We hadn't chilled in a minute, and he saw how good I got, and he was like, dude, we need somebody you should try out. So that's how I got in the band.
That's really cool. And when it comes to your guys' music, like how is the recording process, the writing process? I know when we were DMing you, you were telling us you just recorded some new songs. Like, maybe you want to tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, I mean, they right now they did a lot of the writing themselves because the songs were already done, but they can take the lead of that.
So basically what happens is, Chad usually does most of the main writing for guitar work. He brings it to the table, and we kind of just pick and cut and paste, and usually most of the time it's all placed pretty well. We like to be jerks sometimes and make them angry.
Yeah. I want to slow down every single break.
Well, slow down everything, man. Chad hates that. Chad's very fast paced. He just wants to go, man. You want to say anything to that? To the writing process?
The writing process. I don't know. It just all comes together for me. Like, I don't know where it comes from. Like, I do not know where it comes from. It's like divine intervention or something. I don't know. But yeah, we got back together. We actually were together in like 2008, and we broke up after like a couple years over some dumb stuff. And then we got back together. So we're kind of old. What are you doing?
I did a heartbreak.
Yeah, true. I'm like, you want to talk? Yeah, you do.
I just supply beer, snacks, bass, sometimes guitar. Hopefully, doesn't have me try the drums because most important. Yeah, that's too much.
This guy, he's being good. He kills it on both instruments. He helps fill in, and we appreciate him.
Shout out to his band.
Shout out to Matt.
Yeah, Matt, we're sorry you couldn't be here. Permanent basement.
My question another question is when it comes to your guys' music, who are some big influences for all of you guys? Because I know
in terms of guitar, a lot of my like influences for the Fallen Dreams is one of my big influences.
Oh, nice.
Their new stuff is a little ish, but I love their old stuff, and we get compared a lot to Kill Switch Engage, Parkway and Drive. We kind of bring back that like original 2000s metalcore feel.
I agree with that for sure.
That we feel like you need to make a comeback here.
Damn, we need more mics.
Yeah, we do.
So, my main influence is probably Howard Jones. Many of you think that he originated from Kill Switch Engage, but that is not true. He was in a band called Blood Has Been Shed from Connecticut. And Howard, if you see this, I want some guest vocals. You and me, buddy.
You heard it here first. Come on.
You and me. We recorded in the same studio. They were supposed to come the same day we did. And a snowstorm happened in January.
Fuck the snow.
Messed it up. So they were in the same studio as us 4 days later. Adam D, Howard Jones, and Jesse Leach. So,
Jesus, that's wild.
yeah,
That's
it does every year.
wild.
That's why we're called after the winter. We don't want it.
Yeah, after the winter, not before, not during, after. So yeah, one of my main influences is Howard Jones. I mean,
Nice.
he's an incredible vocalist, and I'd love to do some work with him.
Nice.
Shameless plugs. This band is definitely mixed with influences. We all have a bunch of, we all like what we like. For me, I got a few big influences, but I'm obsessed with the band For Today. They're like one of my biggest influences. I got a tattoo of them
Nice.
recently. And then like August Burns Red and After the Burial and then Born of Osiris. Those are like where I get my shit. And nowadays I've been listening to like I like Knock Loose. I like Filth.
Yeah.
There's this Filth band named
They're
Filth that I
nasty.
thought was dope. And then Heavy Hitter. Those are some newer bands that I've been fucking with. Oh yeah, Body Snatcher. Here's
You
Nick's.
see that real quick, though? One more. Another big influence of mine is a band called Flatlined, Scott Manchester. Old school Fat Cat, Springfield. Hell yeah.
Biggest influence for me would be probably a local band from where I come from called the Acacia Strain. I fucking love those guys. Also for the Fallen Dreams, Emir, Goodbye to the Gallows specifically, just that album.
Britney Spears.
Dude, Katy Perry, man, she goes hard, man. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Maybe you guys could jump together.
I've heard it.
That'd be
I've heard
sweet.
it. It's pretty good.
That'd be an easy
I think
paycheck
so.
right there, man. Yeah, all the heavy shit. That's what I'm into.
Nice.
I also wouldn't mind doing something with Billy Joel either.
Billy Joel, if you're
shameless
watching
plug,
this.
shameless plug.
Another question is do you guys have like any advice for people out there who want to get into a band or just in instruments, vocals is all, like any good advice you can give to newer people out there?
Honest. Well, you want to take it? I'll let you take that.
Every single person on the planet should follow their passion and do what they love. There's no
100%.
regrets. You never want to live with regrets. There's too many people out there right now that live lives that they don't want to live, and every day of their life they're miserable and they drink and they beat their kids or they do drugs or they want to kill themselves. There's plenty of things to live for. You just got to find it, and I think that's important. Like if you have an art form, you should practice it and do it. Doesn't matter. Stop chasing money, and stop going to school for stupid stuff. Chase your passions. That's what I would have to say to that.
I think that's really awesome. If you guys are going to listen to any part of this podcast, you better listen to what that man just said.
I have a little bit of a story. So when I was 16 years old, I worked at a company that you could listen to headphones and it was like a warehouse job. You could listen to headphones and anything you want. You could walk around and just have headphones on all day. And I used to sing along. And both of my bosses would always tell me to shut the hell up. And you suck, shut up. And a couple of years ago, both of them actually came up to me and were like, thanks for not listening. So don't listen.
Yeah.
Work hard and keep at it.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, music saved my life, but I would say start as young as you can. If you're playing an instrument, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Follow your dreams. If people didn't follow their dreams, no one would make it. So that's the way I see it. I went through hard times in life, and I turned my life around, and this band is like my savior. So all I got to say on the subject.
Everyone's all sentimental, and I gotta take us all in there.
I don't know, man.
No,
Play a nice guitar.
no, it's definitely not all
Just
that.
wing it.
Honestly, if you put in the time to do something, like spend an hour a day, that's it. You know, if you sit there and practice that 5 days a week, even, you're gonna progress. It's just the dedication. So
I think that's the mindset to have because if you don't put in the effort, you're not gonna get anything.
not gonna get results.
You can't just
so.
sit around and then wait for things to happen.
I think Cody got some inspiration.
It's important. No, this is an important thing that he made me think about.
I did push you to try out.
Yeah, he did. So hard work, first of all. Nothing is easy, and you're gonna fail. But also remember, there's people out there right now that have it worse than you, and they can't do it. There's people that might not be able to walk, might not be able to use their hands, might not have the mental capacity to do things, and are blind, deaf, whatever it is. And you, if you're a healthy person, like, you shouldn't waste that.
100%. Take advantage of the opportunities that you're given and that you have. I think that's really awesome, and appreciate everyone's really honest and open answers. And I'd love to know kind of what's the future of your guys' band? What do you guys want to see? What's to come? Yeah, what are your hopes and dreams? If you could have it, what would it be?
I'll let Chris take that. He puts a lot of effort.
I'd just like to see us continue on the path that we're on, and I would like to see more people come out and support. I would like to just keep making the music we're making. It's we're pretty happy with the direction that we're headed. Awesome. Especially with the new song Adelphos. I think we're all pretty happy with that. If you haven't heard Adelphos yet, please go on. It's on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, YouTube. Go check it out. Let us know what you think, man. We're eager to hear. So that song was inspired by the death of our drummer's brother, and also my sister passed away when I was 21 years old. So that also was inspired by her.
Song related to anybody missing somebody.
That's right. The song goes out to anybody who's ever lost somebody. So, I think we're on a good path, and I think we should just stick to it. Gotta grind it out.
Yeah, no, I just want to go as far as we can go. I love music. It's my life. I want to go all over the world, if possible.
Yeah. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you want to go?
Japan.
I knew it.
There you go.
You actually were talking about that today, so that's a good question.
Yeah. I would love that. That'd be so amazing. In Europe. Japan and Europe, for sure.
Europe. Yeah, that's crazy.
I agree. Where was the Hobbit?
Where the Hobbits at?
It's like Scandinavia. Gotta go find the Vikings. That's where they're at.
We always like to ask some funky questions too. So I gotta know, if you guys could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I got this.
Oh man, invisibility.
That's pretty good.
Because I could go anywhere. I could do anything. Nothing creepy. Nothing creepy. I promise.
No, very sneaky. I don't want to be near you right now.
You know what? All right. I take it back. I did.
I would fly, so I could go anywhere.
Would you want wings or just be able to fly like
Just
Superman?
be able to fly wherever I want.
Built-in jetpack.
Doesn't wings or anything.
Nice.
Any particular way, it doesn't matter. I would just want to fly anywhere I want.
That's valid, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The ability to have more powers than one.
Shapeshifter?
Yeah, that's a good one. I've thought of that, or some type of maybe immortal, but have the be or invulnerable. I don't know, or be able to choose if I want to die. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that would be the only thing I'm really afraid of. So. I'd be floating in a vacuum.
Oh my god,
man.
you would be. That'd be
Yeah.
terrifying.
What if you had immortality as particles?
Yeah, well, that's why I say that I wish I would have the. Actually, you know what? I would like to have Neo's powers, because I feel from the Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That is my Instagram handle, Cody Atri, and my rap name. So. Yeah.
Cody's also a rapper.
I'm a rapper.
Nice.
I'm still working on that right now. I got a song. I got to make a video. At my SoundCloud. It's on SoundCloud. Yeah. Next, Post Malone over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, tattoo your face.
That's fine.
I also wanted to add that because I want to fly, I admire birds so much. I have lots of birds on me everywhere. So.
Well, I remember having like a lucid dream. I don't know if anybody ever had a lucid dream.
I've had.
But I haven't had one in probably 15 plus years, and where you could actually control the dream. And it's a very euphoric experience. And as a kid or like almost teenager, I had a dream where I could fly anywhere I want, and I was in control of it. And I just remember that feeling. And I woke up and I was like trying to go back to sleep.
Oh.
Oh, our lights cut out.
We need the lights back on.
I
Testing.
don't know what to do.
Thanks, everyone. Can you see me?
Hello. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
My last. Oh my God. My last question. What is your opinion on flat earthers?
I'm a flat earther.
Really?
Oh my god.
Wait. Really? I've never met a flat earther.
What?
I've never met a flat earther. Like, can I just
I
hear?
legitimately am.
Can I just like hear your opinions and stuff?
We don't have enough time.
Yeah.
I don't have enough time for Nick.
Can you like
I'll wrap it up. quick.
what like 30 seconds? I've
Okay.
never. I'm just like.
What I believe?
Yeah. Like why? Why do you believe it's flat?
I believe. Okay. Lots. Really fast. A lot of civilizations.
You win.
Almost every civilization in history believed that Antarctica was actually an ice ring that surrounded us at 360 degrees, and all the continents and oceans we know are in the middle of that. And then there's a dome that covers it, and the sun and the moon are actually smaller and closer. And there's a lot of influence. There's a lot of evidence, man. There's a lot of evidence. Don't knock it till you look into it. Research flat Earth.
We love you, man.
No, but seriously, the Bible says that Earth is flat, man. The firmament is the dome over the Earth, man. Four corners.
I know they think that it's
NASA hoaxes everything. I'm telling you. That's what I believe. It's all fake CGI pictures. Yeah, we can't prove it for ourselves. That's the
that's
problem.
true.
So, like, if you can go prove, like, we really went to space and show me space and stuff, then I'll believe it. I'll go back to being a ball earther, but
That's fair.
Valid though. Valid.
I'm not a flat earther, but Nick does have a good point. If society was taken over and they destroyed everybody but a select few, and then they just raised them to believe whatever they wanted, then they could tell you that anything and you'd have to believe it. So,
That is true. Yeah.
they already mess up everyone's history books right now anyway.
This
so.
light is like, all right, guys, it's time to wrap up.
Yeah, it's like
It does though, right?
yeah, the demon. No, there's a demon in here that's ready to get out of here.
Sorry. But yeah.
How do you explain moon phases though if the Earth is
Oh my
flat?
God. Yeah.
I have a
it's like a
question.
clock. The sun and the moon. The sun and the
So many
moon
people
go
still
around
left
the
over.
top
Why
of the
do we
Earth
have
like
to leave?
like that. Goes around like the hands on a clock above the Earth. It circles like this, and the way they could trick you into thinking you're on a ball is you can literally go around in a circle like on a dinner plate and come back to where you started.
But
So
when
that's how you know. And nobody ever flies over Antarctica. Antarctica is the key to figuring out
there's
if we really are.
they have bases in Antarctica.
There could be more.
I have to drive with him for 2 hours.
There could be more land. There's two beliefs. There's either a dome or there's more land that they're not telling us about.
Gotta
Wrapping
wrap
it up.
this up.
Wrapping it up.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
We're going right.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you
Alright.
guys so much for.
Thank you so much.
No
Yeah,
problem.
we're so
Thank you for
happy to
entertaining
finally
my
have you
crazy.
guys. Yeah. No.
Yes.
Of course. Anytime. But we're so excited and happy to finally have you guys on because we saw you guys last month at the Palladium, I think it was. So finally having.
I've always wanted to play.
A dream bucket list.
I have always wanted to play at the Palladium. That was a bucket list thing for me, so that was a true blessing.
First band I ever been in, I was already there. What's good?
Coattail rider.
Now we just need to play downstairs. That's my real
We
dream.
want to get downstairs.
Since I was a teenager,
Palladium.
man. Downstairs.
Yeah, if you guys just want to say your band name one more time.
We are After the Winter from Springfield, Massachusetts.
After the winter, baby.
We love you.
413, we love you.
Check us out.